Sumire is one of those leads that can kind of just roll through anything. The downside is she can be a bit slow. You often spend a lot of turns stalling, waiting for actives, just because 20.25x isn't massive amounts of damage unless you do some serious orb conversion. Typically you can expect 1.2, 1.8 million per hit without orb conversions. That used to be a lot. It's not so much anymore. The key to Wednesday Legend is full skill bind resist. Nice thing about Sumire is you can go ahead and screw up and accidentally kill the blue mask, and then continue to tank the green mask hit of 40,000 or so for a few turns while you just grind it down to 0, assuming you haven't popped all of your defensive actives. Thing about Sumire teams is I like to have 4 or 5 actives I consider defensive, whether they're shields or they just make hearts. So as you can see, this has 5 defensive actives. Now sometimes I can clear dungeons faster if I do pop actives, but I have a tendency to just kind of conserve them and rely simply on matching. It takes a little longer, but I've got a lot of free time on my hands. So, you know, it doesn't really faze me if a dungeon takes me 2 or 3 minutes or 4 minutes instead of 1 minute. You know, it used to matter with Star Vault, but with 3x normals right now, Star Vault's kind of not that exciting anymore. Of course, these guys you have forever to kill. So, no point in popping actives. Mass attacks are nice because there's no point in stalling. All of your actives up are really quick. Most Sumire teams I run, I try to keep 8 maximum cooldown. Just because it gets kind of harder to loop actives when your cooldown gets up towards 9, 10, 11, 12. The nice thing about this team is there's no real threat of dying. You'd have to play really, really, really poorly. To have that happen. Again, this is not going to be the fastest farm team for this dungeon, but it's a team that you can clear most anything with. Haven't done arena yet, but I've done the only C10 that's come up since I developed my team. I've done Scarlet Descended, done Zerug Infinity, and Nordis also. Nordis is actually kind of easiest if you use the hack of that blue marionette. So you can change not just him to red for an easy kill, but also 3D, because turning 3D red keeps you from having to waste actives. So you have your actives up for the next floors. Okay, there's the Twin Mask Curse. He's gonna hit for like 40 or 50,000 a turn, which should be fine, because I'm just gonna go ahead and shield it, and as I shield it, I'm also gonna plink him down. Obviously this is not the way you want to go. you don't want to have to shield every turn so that you don't get killed by the mask. But it's just an option that Sumire presents, unlike a lot of other leads. Now there's practically no way for me not to finish this mask off here with plinking, but I'm a huge fan of exercising caution. There we go. Easy farm of Wednesday Legend with Sumire.